To install the DH163PS decoder in the Walther's lifelike Proto 1000 GP15 locomotive, we first must remove the shell. We remove 2 screws on each end, one on either side of the coupler. We then carefully wiggle the shell until it slides off of the locomotive. Being careful because the headlight is connected to the light board on the locomotive. This locomotive has 2 different ways a decoder can be installed in it. It has the DCC 8-pin plug on the board. They've made the holes slightly wide, so you would have to solder your plug into the 8-pin receptacles if you're going to do that. Or you have the option of using the decoder's 9-pin plug and simply plugging it onto the short wire harness that they have in the locomotive. To use the 9-pin plug on the decoder, we simply remove 2 screws, slide the plug from the locomotive off of the 9-pin receptacle. Once we've removed what I refer to as a dummy plug from the short wire harness, I take the DH163 and plug it into the wire harness. Your installation is now complete as far as the decoder is concerned. Next, we're going to tuck the decoder back down where the dummy plug was and simply reinsert the shell of the locomotive onto the frame. Notice that we did not have to use the short 8-pin plug and wire harness that came with the decoder, since we simply plugged the decoder right onto the locomotive's 9-pin wire harness. After reinstalling the shell, the first thing I'm going to do is to test the locomotive and to see if it will run and its functions work. I've put it on my test track. I've selected address 03, which is what all Digitrax decoders come set at as far as their address. And I make sure it runs both forward and backward, and that I can press the 0 key and have the front light come on in the forward direction and the rear light come on in the rear direction. If I now want to reprogram this decoder to the engine number of 1615 that's on the side of the locomotive, I can do so at this time, knowing that the decoder and the installation are good. Thank you and happy railroading.